Yep, we're going to be continuing with the tournament runs. So we're up to Crucible 6 for all classes. Peglintuition, starting passive, I mean, Apple Day is probably the safest here. Training rate has consistently been amazing for me in high level of Crucible. But I mean, I think we all knew that I would pick the Sprouting some investment. It's so much cash. Wow, look at that later section. There's so much cash. Yeah. Well, and I'm not fully sold on taking that many elites early on because our passive is not helping out for them. But it could work out. And it's a lot of cash, so yeah. Hopefully it stays that way. I just really need to maintain my health because while I don't think Crucible 6 is too crazy, it's all adding up. The fact that I have one less refresh now and they're dealing more damage, that is getting very, very spooky. I'm quite worried, and I get the feeling that this may... I've already said that before this. I don't want to say it again if it's not true. That's a lot of cash I'm printing. Um, I do feel like a class is probably going to drop out at this point. Remove all orbs in Crucible just before an elite fight. That is like the spookiest thing I've ever heard. If I get an upgrade there, it's totally fine though, right? Oh my god. This is crazy. I shouldn't be doing this. I should not be doing this, but I think it can work out very well. I did not. Look, we got a... Oh my god, that is so good. That's actually crazy good. That's so perfect. That's equivalent to an upgrade. An intentional oboe is absolutely nuts in some scenarios. Seal away is um eh, fine. But intentional oboe is also good there. Intentional oboe is insane there. And it doesn't matter for Minotaur and for plants. It's just intentional oboe. Intentional oboe is much better in a lot of elite fights. It's probably also better in the boss fight. Let's see what we get. Slime drop is what I'm really, really hoping for, but I did not get that. This is a really good fight for cash collection, though. That much is true. Like, I feel like there's just a lot of cash on this map. Let's see, it's mole. Okay. Not too bad. Perfection. And now let's pop this. Look at that. Very, very clean. I love that. Guess we're still just chucking this out. I would love to hit this refresh. It is very well hidden. And we're going to have to dig towards it, unfortunately. There's no other way we're going to be hitting it. Actually, I'm considering just discarding there, but it's not worth it. Give me a big hit here, please. That was pathetic. We are going to be burning a lot of health then. That's unfortunate. Let's get a reshuffle on that refresh. I was hoping for a bit of a better spot. I guess that's not too bad in the end. Critical refresh if you'd be so kind. Got close, but not quite. And I only have Echo 40. How good is an upgrade? Pretty good. Yep, there goes half our health. Hopefully it was worth it, eh? 146, I'm so close. I can't do that, so yeah, I'll just be pressing a button, and if I'm pressing a button, it's that button. Like, that's just so good. Especially if I get any damage improvements. This is such good AoE. Power Glove is just so good here though as well. Really tough call, but I think overall it has to be Power Glove, doesn't it? Like, Power Glove on this ball lightning is kind of nuts. We do have a very interesting setup, but our health is dangerously low at this point. Bomb Baton Refresh It, that is actually just insane. So good. Refresh in a store? I'm not complaining, but Refresh in a store is actually nuts. Especially since, as I was saying, Crucible 5 really does hit our refreshes quite hard. Refresh is such a good passive. It's actually crazy how good it is. Great stuff. Look at how many coins that collected as well. Like, that's going to juice up our things so much. I'm going to upgrade the Ouroboros. I don't want to lose any more health in the elite fight. If I don't lose any more health in the elite fight, then I'm pretty not scared at all about the boss fight. It means I really don't want to discard Ouroboros though. Which is unfortunate because I would have preferred to shoot a lightning orb to finish up this fight, but pretty fine. At least greed is real. Having Power Glove is actually just so good for us though. Actually so good. Basic Blade Orbit story when I have 1, 2, 3 question marks incoming? Sure. Basic Blade doesn't add too much, but it is certainly a very decent pick. But the pick that I took, Orbit Story, it kind of just leans me much more towards the, yeah, question marks are really good. And I like that, because question marks are really good. Just so good for us right now. That's why I've kind of been trying to force the Ouroboros upgrades, because, yeah, it makes a very big difference, especially when I actually get the ball lining first. And let's be honest. That is so good. I can't turn this down. I was hoping not to. God, if I've got 2 good orbs in my deck, Ouroboros upgrade is like... Now that I've got Spintress Payment, I really want to build up my cash, that's the only issue. So, let's go risky. There are a lot of fights here I could be punished for. This is one of them. Can I get a... I can get a crunch on you. Die, fool. I cannot get a crunch on you, oh my god. Big mistake. That seems like a pretty big mistake. Great. Now I get to pay the price. Okay, I did not have to pay any price. That is perfect, because I really didn't want to. Surprise, surprise. In fact, bam! I took 2 hits. 2 hits in that Plants fight is nuts. It's actually crazy. And we're sitting on 91 cash. That is pretty well charged for our Spintress Payment. Really like that. Not as much as I like this. They're both incredible. I think that we take... Popping card. I think we'll take Slime Cell. They're both really good. It's actually a very tough choice there, and that's unfortunate. I really shouldn't be losing too much health here, but the thing is cash is damaged, so it's pretty worth it. I also get tons more cash. Yeah, free upgrade, that is... Do I do it? I think I'll hold off on that for now. I think the Ouroboros is actually good for now. But yeah, like stuff like that is really good. Oh baby, 29 damage for 62 gold. That is so dangerous. Or we do a 5 gold cheaper upgrade. 29 damage for 60... Alright, sorry, 28 damage. So that leaves me on 14 health with a ball lightning. That's too dangerous. That's just too much. I think the Ouroboros could be leaving us, so I won't do it. If I could have pressed that button though, that would have been insane. Let's just slam a massive hit into him. It's not that good, but... Oh, I do have healing. You know what? Maybe I could have done it. I don't know, it was very spooky. It was incredibly spooky. We are just going to smash through this guy, aren't we? Let's see if I could have done it without it, because, with it, I mean. Because I certainly do have a lot of power right now. I failed 3 times. Am I already... I think with that would have done it, right? Yeah, so lucky I didn't, but he's on 58 health. Like, that was exceptionally close. I probably could have definitely thought about it more time. Very cool. 194 cash, by the way, in the Juska show. I mean, there's just like no shot I don't take it here. It just seems really good. The Varying Seal Conviction, Juska show. Like, Seal Conviction, pretty insane here, right? I'm not using my discards, and it's a bunch more stats for me, but I think that Matriski shows simply more damage. So I'll take it. Spintress Payment Matriski Shell is always something you need to be on the lookout for because it's just crazy good. Well, not always something that you need to be on the lookout for. If you have a Spintress Payment, it's something you need to be on the lookout for. Yeah, I think that our Ouroboros is currently pretty good. That's how I describe it. Yeah, seems solid, right? Like, seems like a good amount of damage. I will just shoot this again. Yep. Looks like I want... You know what? It's damage. It's damage, baby. Yeah, the right looks way more tempting, but it's damage. It's also free passives. And I straight up don't think I'll be using the Basalt Totem, but let's be real. The other passive is useless, so we'll just take the Basalt Totem. I don't plan on using it though. This is really unfortunate. I really want to have a forced navigation here, because good. I just really want the question marks. Wow, that's insane. We'll take Shuffle because I guess we just take Shuffle. Yeah, Shuffle. Always try and hit refreshes. Yeah, like look at how much juice we're getting because of this. I don't know, it seems pretty worth. We're also just maintaining our health now that we actually have Slimy Salve. Just so good. Oh, that's a bunch more refreshes. Really good stuff. I was considering using the what's the money orb called? I always forget what it's called. I call it Midas Orb, and then the second after I say Midas Orb, I remember that its name is Peglintuition. Like that just happens every single time. Yeah. I was tempted to take it, but I don't think this is the run for it. Since I have a decent chunk of stuff going on right here, which doesn't exactly lean into it, eh? That was unfortunate. This build, let's say. Because I do have -2/-2 on the bull lining, it is technically a whole lot less interesting. Since Power Glove needs to balance out the fact that it can actually deal crit damage, I still think that it's exceptionally good. But it does make me want to lean into like Peg upgrading or something. I was actually just trying to aim. It seems the Pegs move. Oh, Bullpeen Hammer or Olga. One of the weaknesses that we actually have right now is our lack of ability to pierce. So Olga's amazing there. The other would have also been amazing, and yeah, okay. Ouroboros is gone. This is no longer an Ouroboros run. Or maybe it is. Maybe it's no longer a Bull Lightning run. Either way, I would prefer it to be a free refresh, but whatever. Seems solid. I'm just going Ouroboros. It's definitely not an Ouroboros run. I'll just slam enemies with Symmetra's Payment consistently. Seems good. And like, yeah, we do take self-damage there, but it's just fine, right? I shouldn't have discarded there, but this orb is just way more satisfying. I mean, look at that much raw damage. Like, it's crazy good. It's not as if I'm low on health either, so it's just totally fine. I'll go. This way has one question mark. This way has one question mark, but we should probably go to the store. Should we? Store passives are pretty good. I will be picky though, will I? Yeah, I'll be picky. Special one's insane, but do I want Grief? It's pretty insane. Yeah, you can't really turn down having +1 PS, can you? Being able to hit crits multiple times would also be amazing. Yeah, this is a pretty juiced run, huh? This is why I love the tournament runs, because you just actually never know what you're going to get. Sometimes you hit absolutely nothing and you have to claw your way through the run. That's what the start of the run felt like, especially since I tried to take an Ouroboros, which may or may not have been a good call. But the turnaround has been very, very real. We're now rocking 100 damage orb in our deck, which has a whole bunch of PS. Yeah, crit is pretty guaranteed at this point. But stuff, hitting a crit is highly likely. Amazing stuff. Especially if I hit some bombs. I did not. Goodbye to his shield though. Some more crit stuff would be amazing. God, I love Refreshive. Such a good ability to have. One crit. I said plus 1700 damage. I mean, that seems solid. $84 health. More than fine to be walking into this boss fight with 84 health. There's a whole lot of cash as well. I love it. It's really good because we'll be using every drop of it for damage, of course. I mean, look, yes, we don't need it, but I think that's really, really good. I mean, I guess I'll just fool by. I said I was picky, but apparently not picky enough. Bull Lightning is... This fight's going to be over in a flash, isn't it? I dislike Ouroboros more, as it turns out. This fight is going to be over in a flash. I get double damage when I hit a crit, so... I don't know, I'd say that seems pretty solid. There's my first shot. And here's my second shot. Fun fight. Okay, I even got the heavy hand. Any kind of extra activation is insane here. -4, -4. Whatever will we do? Uh, yeah, extra activation is insane, especially since you can multi-prop crits, which means I'm getting even more pierce, which means it's AoE. Seems very good. Jesus. And we're not actually worried about hitting a refresh because, yeah, we have Refreshive, and Refreshive is such an amazing passive. In case I've only said that once, you know. Yeah, it's actually crazy though. Refreshive is just so good. The thing is, I barely ever get Refreshive. It feels like I feel like there was a while back where I was getting Refreshive all the time, and now it feels like it's been ages since I've used Refreshive. So I'm kind of basking in the glory right now because it's a really nice passive. Yeah, seems good. Sure, we should take the Echo, especially since we're finding squares, but why would I spend cash on something, you know? That decreases the total damage we deal. I can't be doing that now. He says, going into a store and buying passives. I mean, look, we'll probably earn our money back from that. Useless. How picky do I want to get? Oh, fine. Yeah, being picky is cool and all, but like, not much point. I shouldn't be adding any more orbs to my deck, so don't need to remove there, I can remove later. And when my question marks give me this much cash, that's certainly a good idea. Cookie is quite good, I guess. 1 health whenever I kill an enemy seems good. Plus Mirob is actually just nuts. So good. Perfect. Always check behind the waterfall, and we even got that. That was why I took the your refresh move. That was the main reason, to be honest. It worked out. Knuckles and Slime. Slime is quite solid, especially with double activation. God, we have so much cash. They actually just get shredded here. Feel kind of bad. Didn't manage to hit a single crit though. At least I have more crits on the board now, and yeah, okay. Do the thing. Yeah, I seems solid. Oh, you're joking, I got a lightning orb. Honestly, actually good because, you know, then I get to collect some more cash. And collecting cash is technically what we're trying to do because we just want to make sure that it's our shots later on that are extremely juiced, and yeah, they're going to be. Because we're sitting at 1600 cash, and we've got a question mark right in front of us. I love how we just haven't been doing max health increases either. Bombs give cash, so let's miss all bombs. Yep, let's miss all bombs. Sounds good. Plus 332 cash. Random navigation. Yeah, pretty much everywhere's kind of boring. And kind of bad, so no. Yeah, all of them will give me more question marks, but kind of don't care at this point. Double activation, so it did not earn itself back. But oh no, we got the very, very spooky fight, whatever we do. Yeah, so this fight is apparently meant to be really hard because, you know, we have heavy hands, so we can't aim up. So let's just aim down then, because we can't aim up, right? That's how it works. Now, of course, to be perfectly honest, this is probably going to be a really hard fight if you actually have heavy hand. This is not a normal run. Oh my god, this is not a normal run. Oh my god, this is not a normal run. Crystallosis, please? Hello? God damn it. Yes. Does not add anything, does not add anything, does yeah, okay. Very simple, and then we have Summoning Circle, which it literally has nothing, right? It makes it so that reloading is longer, except if I get it, it's the last of it. But even if I get it, I'll just maintain my cash because, yeah, I have 2k cash. So, oh my god. This is so silly. Oh no, I killed one enemy. Allow me to shoot my second shot. Still no crits? That's unfortunate. Surely third shot can finally hit a crit. I could probably be aiming directly for a crit, but that's kind of boring. Now, why would I do that when I can instead do this shot, which is, yeah, that's... Jesus. Yeah, so you remember when I said I totally couldn't turn down the Spintress payment? This is why. And this is why Spintress payment is just an amazing all around. I literally just had a 222 crit damage, or... Sorry, 221 crit damage over my deck, and yeah, then I duplicated once, and then I got a mirror, so I had 3 222 damage over my deck. Oh my god. And then I proceeded to hit Jukepot with 2 crits, 2 refreshes on the board with my refresh moving with Crits Melosis Fleece, and like I had access to really good refreshing. My boss battles were helping it deal so much more damage, literally times 4 damage. Like that's crazy. Yeah, the start was spooky. I'll admit that. And God, actually, it would have been so nice to have 60 extra cash, wouldn't it? Because the thing is, it scales so much. 20% is a really big number, especially with how many question marks we got. That run was actually just nuts. I love Peglintuition. It's such a fun class. And we managed to find the health damage mitigation and the health recovery. And yeah, it made the run feel so much smoother for sure. We have the damage. I think the Ouroboros wouldn't have been too bad there, but I mean, would I rather shoot an Ouroboros that has Echo for the damage or just straight raw 221 crit damage? Like, I feel like the answer is pretty obvious.